Dude, you're a weird guy, huh? Yeah.
Well, you know when I thought you were unique, Bobby, was when you have that. I know you talk about it on stage when you said you got molested. You know.
Yeah.
Because I dealt with the mentally handicapped. We had a bunch of mentally handicapped by us when I was growing up, and they were wild too.
What do you mean wild?
Loose. They had this one man was a farmer, I guess, mostly livestock. So living crops.
Yeah.
And he had a couple of mental sons, and they called them mentals. Or tism. If somebody had the tism, that's when they had autism, but they didn't want to make it fancy. Because autism sounds so French, really.
Right.
So you just have the tism.
Yeah, the tism.
And he had a couple retarded sons, and I don't mean to say if anybody is retarded, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about these other retarded people that I knew when I was growing up. And he had two retarded sons that would always be on horseback, and so they were because they were livestockers.
Yeah.
And they had all types of livestock.
Bro?
They had livestock.
Yeah, livestocker.
He's too busy trying to see himself.
What did they do to you? Anything?
No, well, they had one of them eventually got injured. I guess he got injured somehow, and then they got him a bicycle that had one of those, mothers used to have the bicycle with that baby seat on the back.
Yeah.
With that small baby seat. Like now they put you in like this covered Conestoga wagon, and like you're like, there's like roll bars and stuff.
Right.
Like I remember back in the day, you used to like, the kid would just be,
Back there. He would just be back there.
In the back.
In the back. Yeah.
The rest of the world is still like that.
Yeah, like not even in the mother's sights. Like,
Yeah.
Good luck back there.
Dude, when I was in Thailand, just real quick, I saw a dude on a moped, right? He was wearing this fucking motorcycle helmet. He had a baby on his shoulder. Baby had no helmet.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
You might as well just take the helmet off, sir, and just tie your baby to your head.
Yeah.
Use the baby as the helmet. Right? I mean, yeah.
That's
dude.
fate practice right there, dude.
Right.
You don't put a helmet on a baby?
Yeah.
That's risky.
That's risky, right?
And then one of these guys was mentally challenged, and he got a bicycle eventually, and they gave him the bike had a mother's baby seat on the back.
Yeah.
And I had never met anybody that was gay. They didn't have a lot of gay people in our area, and if they did, we didn't know about it until we were older.
Where did you grow up?
In Louisiana. And they didn't come by. And also, when you grow up in like a rural area, like nobody really cares if somebody's gay. It's not like they're running around like they don't have a gay pride parade, because there's only two gay dudes. And if they meet up in the street, they're probably just gonna fuck a little, They're not gonna put together a whole parade for everybody. That's crazy.
Right.
So, but people said that this man was a homosexual, and they didn't have, and everybody's like, wow. And they said he had a husband, like a little husband that left him, that used to sit in that back seat. And that his husband had left him.
Wow.
So there was always like a ton of, not remorse really, I don't know what the feeling is, but when you saw this man go by, you were like, oh, that's so sad that his little husband left
It's
him.
remorse.
Yeah. It's remorse.
Yeah.
And it was just sad, because you were like, oh, this guy had a little husband that left him. And so
I believe everything you're saying because we watched a documentary called Mommy Dead and Dearest.
Yeah.
And everyone's from Louisiana, but like in the bayou, remember how they
talk.
Yeah.
I think that like
it's just simpler. You just learn things like in a different way,
Also, like I'm sure, like you're in a small town, the two gay dudes, people know them, right? So there's not like it. I think in the media when you see like, Republicans talk, right, and they talk about, that they don't believe in gay rights or whatever, right? That's just in the media. But I think in small towns they accept them, right?
100%. Like that's the crazy thing. Like the only time anybody ever put anybody on television from my area was when like they needed somebody who'd seen an alien or something, It was like, otherwise these people are mostly doing good stuff, It's just like they always go to like one or two spots and pick out the worst,
Yeah.
Right.
And I think they do it for almost everything, you know. But
you never saw an alien growing up?
let me think. One of my buddies died. He was on Oxycontins and he choked to death on some type of a meat bone or something. I don't remember what it was.
Geez.
Chicken fowl. And he
Don't laugh, babe.
I thought after he died that he came to see me a couple times.
Stop. So not alien.
That's
You're
just
talking about
ghosts.
Ghosts, and you're talking about the paranormal.
Yeah.
You're talking about
Not
the outer
extraterrestrial.
limits.
Not extraterrestrial.
Yeah. You're talking about ghost shit, huh?
Yeah.
So he
But when he
visited
came
you.
back, did he look like an alien, or did he look like
He was
himself?
on the porch. He was outside.
As himself.
I felt like it was him, but he seemed a little bit more
Yeah.
kind of randy than he used to be, a little more active, you know?
Right.
Because you get a little bit, I bet you, once you're dead, you're like, oh, I'm free, you know?
Ye-
That's your Amistad, man. You're out of your body, you know? You're out and
Yeah.
about.
Do you believe in that in afterlife?
I do, because we came here, like, people are always like, you think you go to, like, a magical place in the sky, you know, and everybody's just sitting around and fucking drinking rocket sauce and doing magic, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, look where I'm at now, bro. I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere on a ball of fucking dirt.
Yeah.
This happened.
Yeah.
This is the only proof I have. So do I think something like this could happen again? Yeah. I have to think that. So when people are like, you think you go to a place where there's just a bunch of other people that you don't know, and like if you're talking about heaven, you know, and everybody's doing good, and I'm like, yeah, we just like here, but everybody would be doing good, you know?
Yeah.
So I base it on, it's almost more as like reincarnation a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily, because I'm so scientifically like geared towards to always believe like in things that are factual and
Smart
everything.
girl, huh?
But
Wow.
Too smart.
No.
Oh.
But I do believe in like sort of like the paranormal stuff, because when you live in a big city like this, all your senses are drowned out constantly by the noise of traffic, by people around you. It's just always chaotic. But when I go back to the provincial areas in the Philippines, you do sense something different there. You hear things more, you feel things more.
Yeah.
And I always get sort of a sense of like that paranormal stuff when I'm back there, but never here in LA. So I kind of
It's
believe
called
it.
boredom.
No, it's not boredom.
You think
That's what
so,
it's
Bobby?
called. Yeah.
You think ghosts come from
Here.
boredom?
I wake up. No, this is what happens. LA. I wake up. Oh fuck! I gotta go here. I gotta go to Starbucks. I gotta go to the iPad store, get my thing screen fixed. You mean? And I'm gonna go see Joe, some friend.
Yeah.
Who works at a fucking vape store.
Yeah.
Right. And then you go to an A meeting. Then I got 2 shows to do.
Yeah.
You got shit to do. Over there, you wake up. There's nothing to do. Oh, I see a ghost.
Yeah. I see it.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like something like, oh, what are we going to do today? Oh,
Right.
see a
There's
ghost.
nothing to do. Right, exactly. There's nothing to do.
Yeah.
It's your mind and right? Am I not right, babe, or no?
No.
Oh, well, okay. I just threw it
Well,
out there.
you kind of reinforce what I was saying, which is you don't allow yourself to feel anything because you pack
Yeah.
your day with so much.
And your feelings here, it's hard to get. Your feelings have no space here. Like, I can't even feel that much here, you know? Like, I'm far more, I notice once, as soon as I get outside of the city limits, I'm far more, and, you know, I'm not trying to be profane, but erect, you know, when I get outside of the...
Your dick has feeling again.
Yes, my life has feeling again. Like, I don't see how people have any, there's no room for your feelings here. There's just no, you can't relax. I can't anyway. Maybe if you're brought up in this type of environment.
Yeah, I'm like that in New York.
Really?
Yeah, if I'm when I wake up in a hotel room in New York with all the noise and all that stuff, I could probably sleep for 4 hours. Wow. And then I'm just walking around, right? I just cannot sleep. It's just there's excitement in the air. There's shit to do. I remember one time I was in fucking New York, and I don't know how I ran into it, but I ran into Maz Jobrani. Yeah, he's like Indian or some shit.
Yeah.
What is
He's
he?
Pakistani.
Yeah, whatever. And he goes, hey, dude, you want to go to a Moroccan like nightclub, but it's like invite only and it's illegal. I go, I want to go. When those 2 things, Moroccan illegal, I have to go. All right,
Those are two
Those are 2
factors.
elements.
2 factors
Yeah.
you
I'm
need,
there. Okay. And we to alleyway, down these steps through a red door. We walk in, and then there's like a fire, right? And there's people with bongo drums, just you're hitting it, right?
Tribal.
like right?
Yeah.
And people are
Yeah.
smoking like
See?
yeah, smoking things, and people are dancing, right? And I just started dancing. I started dancing too because I didn't know what the fuck to do. I was scared.
Yeah.
Right? Because Maz started to. I think Ahmed was there too.
Oh, Ahmed's
Right,
always
you gotta
there.
dance. Yeah, he's always there. I got right. And that's what to me New York is. You know. So when I'm in LA, I feel relaxed. Right. And if I go to like wherever you're from, I'm probably going to coma.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably go into coma and never wake up again.